All right, Mr. Morales.
Yes.
All right, you're gonna be testifying, sir. You're gonna be testifying first, okay, sir? So I need you to raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you may put your hand down. Mr. Palacios, you may get it started, sir.
Okay. Good morning. Can you state your full and complete name?
Yes. My name is Enrique Rafael Morales.
And Mr. Morales, you had filed, or you filed a petition attempting to or wanting to adopt Joan Damian Nieto Argueta,
Yes.
Dominic Alessandro Nieto Argueta, and Devon Israel Nieto.
Yes.
Okay, and how long have the children resided with you?
I think for about 8 years, more or less.
8 years, and you are married to their biological mother, Virginia Yvonne Argueta Rosas. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are you aware that the biological father has filed a voluntary relinquishment of his rights? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, and in accordance with Section 162 of the Family Code, did you obtain a criminal background report pertaining to your criminal history?
Yes.
Okay, and did you file that with the appropriate agencies?
Yes.
Okay, and with respect to the children and yourself, where do you reside?
We reside in the address.
Yes.
313 Tiffany Avenue in Mission, Texas, 78574.
And Mr. Joan, Dominic, and Devon all resided at that same address?
Yes.
And with respect to any social study that was done with yourself and the children, do you recall a social worker going in to visit with you and your wife and the children?
Yes.
Okay, and with respect to the other attorney here, Mr. Mario Garcia, also in this case, and the attorney for the children, are you aware that the children did visit with Mr. Garcia?
Yes.
Okay, and were you able to visit with Mr. Garcia as well?
Yes.
And with respect to the boys' school, Mr. Morales, are they all enrolled in school currently?
Yes.
And as I understand it, you are currently employed?
Actually, they are gonna go to a new job this Friday because I just find a job because due to the virus, right? Most of the jobs were closed, but now they think they're open a little bit, so they're gonna hire me Friday.
Okay, and you previously did have a job, is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and as I understand it, or if you can explain to this court, you are able to feed, clothe, and house Joanne, Dominic, and Devon?
Yes.
Okay, and I understand you also have another daughter or a daughter with Miss Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so it's your representation here to this court that you are still wishing to proceed with adopting Joanne, Dominic, and Devon. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think you're muted, Your Honor. There you go.
Mr. Garcia, you may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello, Mr. Morales. How are you and your family doing today?
Fine. Thank you very much.
Good. And as your attorney mentioned, I met with you, your wife, and the 3 children that are the subject of today's adoption hearing, correct?
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, we met back in February 28th of this year, right before the pandemic kind of hit the U.S., correct?
Correct.
And at that time, we spent quite a bit of time discussing your interest and your desire to adopt Joanne Damien, Dominique Alessandro, and Devon is Israel, correct?
Yes.
And you're currently married to their biological mother, is that correct?
Yes.
And how long have y'all been married?
5 years.
Okay. Do you remember the date? I'll put you on the spot.
Yeah. That's March 28, 2015.
That's correct. All right. But you all actually have known each other since at least 2012, correct?
Yes.
And you've known the 3 children that I just mentioned that you seek to adopt. You've known them since that time.
Yes.
And I believe Joanne and Dominique were born in Monterrey, Mexico. Is that correct?
Yes.
And Devon was born, I believe, was it McAllen?
Yes. Mackay. No.
Yeah, and he was born on June 14, 2010. Is that correct?
Yes.
He's the youngest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of the 3 boys, yes.
And then Dominique was born on November 25th, 2005. Is that correct?
Yes.
And Joanne was born on March 9th, 2004. Is that correct?
Correct.
So the 2 boys, well, Joanne is already 16. Dominique is going to be 15. And Devon is going to be, well, he just turned 10, correct? In June.
Yes.
Okay. And prior to today, you've been really, in reality, acting for all intents and purposes as their father, correct?
Yes.
I mean, you told me you've worked with them, like helping them with their schoolwork when you're not yourself at work. You've given them some fatherly advice as to how to get along at school. I believe one of the children was asking you about, I believe the oldest maybe, about, they're in the high school age, kind of about having a girlfriend or maybe went through one. And then, is that correct?
Yes.
And then the young one, you've kind of been helping them along to, along with your wife, with all these children really, to keep up their studies and to work hard at school, because you mentioned to me that you wanted them to avoid some of your situation as far as you wanted to get more education at the time, but your life at that time, there were some restrictions where you couldn't go as far as you wanted, and so you want that for these children, correct?
You got, yes, true.
Okay. And You're currently 37 or 38?
That's a good question. Let me see. Honestly, I don't remember. I think I'm 37. Yes,
Yes.
37.
Yes. And do you? I believe you have a good relationship with your own mom. Is that correct?
With my mom?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. She lives there in Mission still?
Yes.
Okay. And I know when we talked last time in February, you were employed in different places. I think you traveled to Louisiana. You were in the oil rigs, and you were getting a pretty good salary because you were a skilled and experienced worker. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And do you mind telling us where are you going to start working on Friday?
Yes, I'm Georgia.
Okay, is it the same type of kind of like construction or
Yes.
type of work?
It's the same time at Georgia. They're gonna build a nuclear power plants.
Okay,
So they
And-
require people.
that will probably be like a long-term project, several years. Is that correct?
Yes, this is supposed to be 2 years, and then after 2 years, we're gonna go to the South Padre Island because they're gonna start a new project there for about 7 years.
Okay, and in looking, Mr. Morales, at that particular salary you're going to earn, and along with I think your wife, at the time we spoke in February, stayed at home to take care of the kids and do all of the work there at home and help you as a couple for these young children, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and are you able to, with your new job, you and your wife able to provide economic assistance and support these 3 children?
Yes.
And are there any of the children that have any type of special medical needs at this time?
¿Uno de ellos tenía un problema médico especial? No.
Yeah, I know that I think with Devon, and I spoke to all the children, they all seem very bright and energetic. Devon was, I guess, diagnosed with ADHD, but he was doing much better and doing well in school. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is he still seeing a doctor and going to therapy for that, or has that already, his sessions have already ended?
No, actually, yes, but for the pandemic, they suspend a lot of treatments and a lot of people went to the those therapies, right? But they're gonna resume in this couple of months or weeks,
Okay.
the therapies and stuff.
And you've been really very involved in Devon's life since you've known him since he was about 6 months old. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you telling the court that you're willing to, I know you've been a father in actuality, but as far as you're telling the court that you will act as a biological father in providing educational, economical, and really emotional support to each of these children. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I believe they affectionately call you, for a long time, they've called you, is it Papito? Is that what they call you?
Yes.
Okay. And I know we spoke back in February, and you still had the wish and insisted on being named, or the court to grant this adoption request of yours. And as we are here today in front of the court, is that still your fervent wish and desire that the court approve the adoption of these children so that you can, for all purposes, be their biological fathers, like almost like the biological father? Is that correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. Your Honor, I will pass the witness, or I guess if I can at some point maybe talk briefly in front of the court to each of the children just to verify their wishes.
Yes.
So Joanne first.
All
Hello,
right.
Joanne. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Joanne, okay, go ahead, Joanne.
Yes, Joanne. We met back in February in my office. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And at that time, you had told me privately and also with your family that you approve and want Enrique Morales to be granted adoption, to adopt you and act as biological father. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Has that changed in any way since when I spoke to you back in February?
No, sir.
And so you consider yourself close with, well, not only your mom, obviously, but with Enrique Morales.
Yes.
And you're asking a court to approve his request to adopt you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can I speak to Dominique Alessandro? Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Dominique. How are you doing?
Good.
Are you the awesome lifeguard that it says there? What does it say? Awesome what on your shirt? Oh, life goal. Life what? Chose me. Awesome. I couldn't see the whole thing, man. And you and I met also back in February. Is that correct in my office?
Yes.
And at that time, you expressed to me that you wished that the court would grant your Mr. Morales' adoption request, that you be adopted and he serve as your father, legal father. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you still close with your papito?
Yes.
And do you still have that wish that the court grant Enrique Morales' request to adopt you?
Yes.
Okay. And are you currently in what grade?
9.
And what school you're attending?
Juarez Lincoln.
Yeah, is that school, are you all doing online or are you doing in person
Online.
for now? Okay.
Yeah.
And again, you're totally fine and you want this to happen the day that you be adopted by Mr. Enrique Morales, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dominique. If I can speak to Devon. Hello, how are you doing?
Perfect.
Good. Can you tell us your name?
Devon Israel Nieto.
All right. And are you currently attending school?
What school?
Yes, what school?
Oh, Zapata Elementary School, La Jolla ISD.
All right. What grade are you in, Devon?
5th or 4th, I think.
Oh, which one, man? You got to know what book to read, no?
I think 5th. Yeah,
Are you,
5th.
are you doing online or are you going to school?
Online.
Okay. And what's your favorite subject so far? Don't say Fortnite because that doesn't count. Yeah, math, science.
Kind of PE and kind of music.
Okay, music. That's good. That's good. Do you play an instrument or not yet?
No, we just practice the flute, I think.
Okay. Okay. Now,
But it was back whenever I was in 4th. I think right now we're just doing sounds.
right, until you really get, and maybe later on into the school year when it really begins. Do you remember that we spoke back in February of this year?
Not that
Remember
much.
coming to my office, or is it kind of like too long ago?
Like, right, I remember now.
Yeah, and the reason, do you know the reason we're here today?
For my dad to adopt me.
Okay, and would you like the court to approve that you be adopted by Mr. Enrique Morales as your
Yes.
father? Okay, and do you call him Papito?
Yes.
All right, and does he help you with your homework sometimes?
Well, our homework
Your mom.
is always to finish the
Okay.
stuff that we didn't finish. So basically, I do finish it. So
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. And do you consider yourself close to Mr. Morales?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. And again, this is your opportunity to request from the court that the adoption be approved. Are you asking the court to approve the adoption, that you be the legal son of Enrique Morales and he be your legal father?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'll pass the witness back to Mr. Palacios if he needs to talk to the
All right,
wife.
Mr. All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Palacios?
I think you're on mute, Mr. Palacios.
Thank you. You need to unmute Mr. Palacios.
Yes, Your Honor. We can call Virginia Yvonne.
Virginia?
Arrieta.
Okay. There she is. Good morning, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Buenos días, señora. Levante su mano derecha. Sí.
Will you please raise your right hand? You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura que el testimonio que va a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad? Sí. Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down.
Puede bajar su mano.
Yes, sir, Mr. Palacios.
Okay, Ms. Virginia, you are a petitioner seeking the termination, seeking this termination of parental rights as well as granting the adoption of your children by Mr. Morales. Is that correct?
Usted es la persona que archivó esta petición para terminar los derechos biológicos del papá biológico y para que el señor Morales adopte a los niños. ¿Es correcto? Sí. Yes.
Okay, and how long have the children known Mr. Morales and resided with him?
¿Qué tanto tienen los niños de conocer al señor Morales y han vivido juntos? 8 años. 8 years.
Okay, and in those 8 years, has he acted with your boys as a father would, in your opinion?
Y en la opinión de usted, esos 8 años que ellos han vivido juntos, el señor Morales los ha tratado a ellos como padre de ellos? Sí. Yes.
Okay, and are you aware that their biological father did sign a affidavit to voluntarily relinquish his rights as to your boys?
Y usted sabe, ¿verdad?, que el papá biológico de ellos ha archivado una declaración donde él voluntariamente quiere terminar los derechos biológicos de los niños. Usted sabe eso, ¿verdad? Sí. Yes.
And you are also aware that that in Mr. Flores's voluntary relinquishment, he also is also requesting that Enrique Morales, he is also relinquishing his rights, his parental rights to Mr. Morales. Is that correct?
Y en esa declaración que el señor Flores archivó, ahí también él está pidiendo que los derechos se le pasen al señor Morales. ¿Es correcto? Sí. Yes. Sí.
Okay. And you understand, Miss Virginia, that once this adoption is, if this adoption is granted, that it is final and that it cannot be later revoked or overturned.
Señora Morales, ¿y usted comprende que si esta adopción se le concede hoy, entonces ya usted no podrá venir para atrás a rechazar? Ya, esto es final. Ya no puede venir para atrás. ¿Usted comprende eso? Sí. Yes.
And you understand that Mr. Morales is seeking to have the same parental rights that you would have to your children. Do you understand that?
Y usted comprende que el señor Morales también tendría los mismos derechos, así como usted tiene de madre. ¿Usted comprende eso? Sí. Yes.
And knowing all of that, you still are asking this court to approve the termination of parental rights from Mr. Flores and to grant the adoption of your children, of your boys, to Mr. Enrique Morales.
Y usted sabiendo
Correct.
todo esto, usted todavía le está pidiendo a la corte que termine los derechos biológicos del señor Flores y que la corte apruebe la adopción del señor Morales. ¿Es correcto eso?
Sí.
Yes.
And do you feel, in your opinion, Ms. Virginia, that the adoption of Joanne, Dominic, and Devon by Mr. Enrique Morales would be in their best interest?
Señora, ¿y usted piensa en la opinión de usted que la adopción del señor Morales sería en el mejor interés de los niños?
Si yo pienso que hace bien, sí.
Yes.
Okay. And not saying that it would happen, but in the event that for some unfortunate reason that your marriage to Mr. Morales somehow dissolves, you understand that Mr. Morales, as now their biological father, considered, if this adoption is granted, that he would have those same rights to your children as you would.
Y no estoy diciendo que va a pasar, pero si llega a ocurrir en el futuro y usted y el señor Morales se llegan a divorciar, usted comprende que los mismos derechos, él tendría los mismos derechos que un papá biológico con esta adopción. ¿Usted comprende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. And you're still asking this court to approve the adoption of your boys to Mr. Morales, is that
¿Y
correct?
usted todavía le está pidiendo a la corte que apruebe la adopción al señor Morales de que adopte a sus hijos?
Sí.
Yes.
And as part of the adoption, you also are requesting that Joanne's name be changed from Joan Damian Nieto Argueta, changed to Joan Damian Morales Argueta. Is that correct?
Y se está pidiendo que el nombre de Joan se le cambie a Joan Damián Morales Arieta, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
And you're also asking, as part of the adoption final orders, that Dominic's name be changed to Dominic Alessandro Morales Argueta. Is that correct?
Y el nombre de Dominic que sea Dominic Alessandro Morales Argueta.
Sí.
Yes.
And lastly, should this court grant the adoption, you're also asking that Devon's name be changed to Devon Israel Morales Argueta, correct?
Y el nombre de Devon Israel Morales Arieta, ¿correcto? Si la corte aprueba esa adopción.
Sí.
Yes.
I have no further questions, Your Honor. I'll go ahead and pass the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I have a few.
All right, Mr. Garcia, could you keep it as brief as possible? I've got about 40 people waiting in the living room, and I'm sure they're already tired of waiting for a long time. So, yeah, just keep
Sure.
it quiet. She heard everything anyway from Mr. Enrique Morales, so go ahead, Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Morales, you recall me back in February of this year?
¿Usted recuerda que visitamos en febrero de este año?
Yes.
No, it's
Es para la señora.
No, I'm sorry.
La señora Morales.
Okay.
¿Usted recuerda, señora, haber ido a la oficina del señor Mario García?
Sí.
Yes.
Yes, and at that time, you expressed to me that you wish that the court go ahead and approve the termination of the parental rights of the boy's biological father, and that he approved the adoption of the boys by Mr. Enrique Morales, your husband, correct?
Y en esa junta que tuvimos, usted me comentó que el deseo de usted era que la corte terminara los derechos biológicos del señor Flores y que le concediera la adopción al señor Morales para adoptar a sus hijos. ¿Es correcto eso?
Sí.
Yes.
And Mr. Morales testified that he's been married to you for a little bit over 5 years. Is that correct?
El señor Morales testificó que usted y él han sido casados más o menos como 5 años. ¿Es correcto eso?
Sí.
Yes.
And you've known each other since 2012.
Y se han conocido desde el 2012.
Sí.
Yes.
And during that time, Ms. Morales, has Mr. Enrique Morales always acted in actuality as the father of these three boys?
Y durante ese tiempo, es correcto que el señor Morales ha siempre sido como padre de los hijos.
Sí.
Yes.
You have witnessed that he has given them the love, education, and support that any father, good father, would give to his own biological children. Is that correct?
Y usted ha sido testigo de que el Señor les ha dado amor, les ha dado educación y también les evita cuando hacen mal y les da consejos, así como cualquier padre biológico haría con sus hijos.
Sí.
Yes.
And during this time, you witnessed that Mr. Morales has always treated the children in a good and moral way and has never abused them in any manner.
Y también usted ha sido testigo de que el Señor nunca los ha abusado de cualquier manera y les ha dado moral todo el tiempo, buenos morales.
Buena moral, sí.
Yes.
And are you asking the court to also approve the adoption of these children?
Y usted también le
Mr.
está
Enrique
pidiendo a
Morales?
la corte de que el juez apruebe la adopción del señor Morales.
Sí.
Yes.
Nothing further, Your Honor, from the witnesses?
All right, anything else, Mr. Palacios?
No, Your Honor, I believe we prepared a proposed order for this court will be filed. Like I said, we did ask that and included a name change, requested name change in there, but we will be filing that this afternoon, Judge. Court's already taken judicial notice, and so we're just asking that the court grant the termination of parental rights of Sergio Adrián Nieto Flores, and also to grant the adoption of these three boys to by Mr. Enrique Morales.
All
Your
right.
Honor, briefly,
sir.
I have reviewed the social study. There's no evidence of any type of criminal history from Mr. Morales or even Mrs. Morales for that matter. No other complaints of any type. Also, I do know that the social worker who did the study did request that the court terminate the parental rights of the biological father of these boys and to grant the adoption. And I so agree with that, Your Honor. So we request that the court terminate the parental rights of the biological father and grant the request for adoption by Mr. Enrique Morales of these three boys.
All right, thank you very much.
And as our attorney judge, I do feel that it is in the best interest of the children to grant the adoption.
All right, and court
That's in
so
my opinion
finds.
as well, Your Honor.
All right, court will take judicial notice of the entire filing cause number A0086-19-4 in the interest of the three children, Joan, Dominic, and Devon Nieto. Court will hereby terminate the parental rights of the parent-child relationship of Sergio Adrián Nieto Flores and the three children, and court will hereby grant the adoption of the three children by Enrique Morales, and of course, court will also grant the name changes as requested by the parties. I think that'll do it. Thank you all very much for your testimony and your evidence. Court will await a judgment for signature.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll go ahead and submit it this afternoon, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you all so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Robin Crow and Miss Lillian Gutierrez.
Good
We're here.
morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I
Good
believe
morning.
my client, Michael Johnson, and Paul Michael Johnson should be in the waiting room somewhere.
Paul Johnson.
Ms. Lily, just for future references, this applies to every court. Whenever you or your client logs on, it's important for you guys to put the case number before you
Okay.
put the number so that we can identify. I have 20 people waiting.
Just check this out.
No, that's John Ball.
Okay.
And I cannot find your client. A lot of
Okay.
times they're just under iPad, under
Moto.
iPhone, under Galaxy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't see Mr. Crow's client and I don't see your client.
Okay.
Okay. What do we have here, folks?
Your Honor, I filed a motion for entry of judgment on this case. We did have a final hearing back on December 5th of 2016. So we're coming upon 4 years ago. And so I prepared a decree and I presented it to Mr. Crow. And just for the court's reference, respondent, Ms. Mary Mazurek Johnson, has changed lawyers a few times. So I believe that I did send it to Mr. Crow. And so I had not heard any objection to it up until a few days ago. But it seems to me like the objections are really about the child who is now over 18 years old. And that I believe respondent didn't believe that any information or any language having to do with the child was necessary. And the other issue was that the house that she was given in the divorce has now been sold. So again, there is no need for that language to be in the decree. However, I felt uncertain about this case having started with a child and then there not being anything, any indication of anything having to do with the child in the decree. Even though the language is in the decree, the fact that the child is now over the age of 18, I think makes it irrelevant to a certain extent. You know, there is no visitation, there is no child support any longer, there is none of these issues really matter. There's no custody of an adult. So I think that it should still be okay that the language remain in the decree because that's what the judge ordered. But I'll let Mr. Crow make an argument about that. I really wasn't sure, wasn't comfortable with taking that language out.
Yes, sir, Mr. Crow.
Your Honor, I have read the decree and I've gone over it with my client, and we are okay with the decree at this point in time, except for two things. I want to make a trial amendment and ask the court to change her name from Mary Angela Mazurek Johnson to simply Mary Angela Mazurek. And the only other request that we make is on page 19, there's a misstatement at the very bottom of page 18 and top of page 19. It has to do with child support arrearage. There's a statement that the court finds that Mr. Johnson is in zero amount of arrearage as of December 5th of 2016. That is incorrect. If Ms. Gutierrez will remove the mention of the December 5th, 2016 statement and change the name, we will sign off on it and we're absolutely fine with everything else in it.
That's not a problem, Your Honor. I know that my client had been paying child support through the Office of the Attorney General. So if there's anything in arrears at this point, the Office of the Attorney General will have that information. I don't have a problem with that. Other than the fact that I believe that's something that was ordered by the court on December 5th of 2016. So I'll just take that language out completely. As far as the name, I'm not sure if Mr. Crow wants me to change it to Mary Angela Mazurek, like in the style of the case and everywhere she's mentioned, or if she wants a name change.
Just a name change at the end, like on the last page of the decree.
That'll be the last page.
Yes, I will do that, Your Honor.
Then that'll do it. Yeah, make those changes and once again, show it to Mr. Crow and we'll go from there.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll get that decree to him this afternoon.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Y'all may be excused. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, Miss Sonia Ochoa.
Yes, good morning. Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. And then we have Mr. Carrington.
Oh, he's on mute.
Yeah, we're here. Good morning. Good morning. We're here on in the matter of the marriage of Maria Flores and Javier Martinez.
That's correct, Your Honor. My client is there in the waiting room, waiting to be entered.
Let me see if I can.
What is he under? What name is he under? That's the problem that I'm having because
it's under Maria Carolina Martinez Flores. That's her name.
Oh, there it is.
Just for future reference, Ms. De Ochoa, whenever you log on and your clients log on, make sure that you put the case number before you put in the Zoom information. That way we can identify you right away, please. Thank you.
No problem.
And then Mr. Carrington, did you have your client?
Judge, I don't know that he's on. We notified him, but I don't know that he's on, Judge. Judge, This is a motion for mediation. We
Okay.
want mediation. We're joining in the request. I don't know any mediator, Judge. I only know of one in Hidalgo County. Charlie, I can't remember his last.
Ochoa, Charlie Ochoa?
That one. That's the only one I know, Judge.
Okay, almost like the name of your opposing counsel there, Ochoa.
Yes.
Almost. Yeah, Your Honor, we're just requesting a mediation to be conducted. We do have someone, maybe Patricia Patty Love, Palacios Love. She's done, because there are a lot of
Right.
people are not doing mediation in person, but I just did one with her in person, so she is doing a mediation in person.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of any in person so far.
Yeah, I
But-
did one with Miss Love in person.
Okay, well then Miss Love she does more mediations through for family law cases, as opposed to Mr. Ochoa. I understand he does general mediation. And I do know Miss Love sticks to the family law. That okay, Mr. Carrington?
Judge, I don't know anything about Ms. Love, but if that's the court's order, we will abide by it, Judge.
Okay. Well, it's a good start. It's just her last name is Love. That's a
Yeah.
clue. That's a good
Hopefully.
start.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's use her. The court has used her before many times.
Okay, Your Honor, I
Miss-
will go
Miss
ahead and
Petty Love.
present, I will present an order, and then I'll include Ms. Love to be the mediator, and of course that the mediation fees be split between both parties.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
That'll do it, Mr. Carrington.
Yes, may we be excused, Your Honor.
You all may be excused and have a great day, okay?
thank you, Your Honor. Have a great
All
day.
right. Bye-bye. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, where's this one? Who do we have next? Morena, George Munoz. Number 7. All right. That'll be Miss Guerra. Can you hear me, Miss Guerra?
Yes, Your Honor. How are you?
Oh, fine. Good morning. No, that's a lot of old books right behind you there. Where are you?
It's a backdrop.
Ah, okay.
It's not my real back. It's not what I have here in the house.
I was gonna ask you, which museum did you manage to go in and take a picture from? Anyway, anybody else showing up besides you here, Miss Guerra?
Your Honor, Miss Mary Barueta, who is also here. I don't know if I think that looks to be a picture. I'm not sure.
Okay, she's connecting. I think Mr. Herrera's already connected.
And he's here as well, Your Honor.
All right.
Judge, we're here really for a very limited purpose. And it's just mainly to consolidate the prior case that occurred in child support court F-3514-15-4, because we're trying to enforce that order and modify it as well. And consolidate it into the divorce case, which is F-5473-19-4.
Okay.
The prior case was heard by the magistrate. And so there is an existing order. I think it's essential that the two cases be consolidated so that the court can have that history, and so that because when I file my amended divorce petition, it included a modification of that, but I wasn't able to file it because the cases had not been consolidated yet. So
Okay.
that's a limited reason why we're here, Your Honor.
Okay, so just for the specific purpose of just consolidating the two cases.
Yes, Your Honor. And also, I would like us to have a next setting so that, because we do have problems getting a hold of notifying Mr. Herrera. He formally, I mean, he has his cell phone, he has Facebook. And so luckily today we were able to get him in here, but I would like the court to give us a next setting so that everyone here can be on notice of when that setting is.
Okay.
And we would ask for maybe like 3 months down the road.
Okay, why don't you submit an order setting hearing date? And do you have already Mr. Herrera's address?
I would ask him to say that on the record, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Herrera, can you hear us?
Yes.
Do we have your mailing address, sir, so we can send you notice?
716 Toronto Avenue, apartment 6, McAllen, Texas, 78503.
I'm sorry, can he repeat that, please?
I believe it's 716 Toronto Avenue.
716 Toronto Avenue, apartment 6.
Okay, number 6.
Yes, sir.
Apartment number 6. And you said McAllen 78503.
03.
There we go.
The problem is that when I've sent him certified mail, it gets returned. So then
Okay.
I'm sending it certified and regular mail. And so there's no way the court can give us the next setting right now.
Okay, no, ma'am. I don't have anybody here to help me with that. But I want to make clear 716 Toronto Avenue.
Yes, sir.
And then apartment number 6.
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep your eyes open, Mr. Herrera. There'll be a notice coming in pretty soon, okay, sir? For the next
Your
hearing.
Honor, just to let the court know, throughout the case, even before I came in, there has been an issue of him getting notice of hearings. And so that's the concern I had about today's hearing, is that he did not claim the green card certified mail. The district clerk doesn't have him as having received notice of today's hearing, but luckily through help of my client, we were able to get him on here. So I'm just letting you know it's a chronic problem. And then there's
Ms.
also,
Guerra, just
Yes.
make sure that you put his address on the order setting hearing that you're going to e-file. I cannot give you a setting right now because I need to create a Zoom with the Zoom information,
gotta
and
do
I
it.
can't do that right now. I've got 15 people waiting in the waiting room.
Mhm.
So he's been on notice. He needs to make sure that
He opens his
receives-
mail.
yes,
Yeah.
that's all we can do.
All right,
okay,
sir.
I mean, I'll do my best, Your Honor, but
Okay.
we can't force him to receive mail, okay?
Right.
And open it.
That's right.
And then we're stuck with not being able to go forward with the case. So-
Well, that we can still go forward.
Okay.
So
Your
once he sends notice to the mail, that's it. So you
All right.
better make sure he gets notice. He gets his own
Does he have
notice.
an email?
I'll make sure.
Do
he
you
gets-
do you have an email, Mr. Herrera?
Not right now, sir.
Okay.
We've been sending emails to him, Your Honor, as well.
Okay.
What
Okay.
is
Well,
your email address, Mr. Herrera?
yeah, just put everything in there, and once you prove to me that's everything's in there, that's notice to me. Okay.
Well, may I ask him what his email address is?
Yeah. What is it, Mr. Herrera?
I don't have access to my email right now, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll do the best we can, Your Honor. So is the court ordering the consolidation of the two cases?
Yes, that is granted.
And will it all come under the new cause number F5473-19-4?
Correct.
Is that the cause number we're going to use?
That's the main cost number. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll supply an order stating that both cases will now be consolidated to F5473-19-4.
You got it. Thank
All right,
you very
Your Honor.
much.
That's all the business I have. May I be excused?
You all may be excused. Thank you very much. Have a
Thank
safe
you.
day.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Thank you. Who's next item?
George, what is your client signed in as?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
George, just for future reference, and this applies to all the courts, whenever you log on, make sure that you put the case number
Okay.
before you put the Zoom information, and advise your clients to do the same. Whether it's a criminal case or a civil case, that applies to all the courts. It's
Okay.
very hard to find and to match them up when you're in the waiting room, when they're
Under
logged on
Galaxy,
under iPhone or Galaxy or iPad, and there's no name. okay?
Superman, Wonder Woman, and that's
So-
all.
I know. I'll have a put it, Judge, no problem.
And that helps all the courts, please.
I have a Devin Martinez. That's not your client by any chance?
That's the one, Judge. Devin
That's-
Martinez.
All right.
But what is he logged on
Well,
as?
we're trying to search him. First, there's a Matthew Martinez. Maybe
Let's see if that's him.
that's him. But we need the state, don't we? All right, it's an empty chair there on Matthew Martinez. Mhm. Is that your client right there, George?
I'm not sure, Judge. I don't.
No. Mr. Martinez, can you hear me? All right, Mr. Martinez, can you hear me now? You need to unmute, Mr. Martinez.
I can.
All right, good morning, sir. And your name is?
Matthew Martinez, Your Honor.
Matthew Martinez. Okay, which case are you on, Mr. Martinez?
The case of Theodore Martinez. Custody of Theodore Martinez, final hearing, Your Honor.
That's with Timothy Davis.
Ah, okay.
Okay, we're not ready for your case. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room.
Yeah, we'll get you right back.
George, I don't see your client.
You don't see
I don't know what he's under.
Well, anyway, I see the state now, so let me see if Michelle Beltran is going to help us with this case or not. Let's see. We're on Devin Martinez. You got that one, Miss Beltran?
Yes, Your Honor.
CL 20-3400D. It's an occupation license.
Mhm.
Did you have a chance to review the application?
I did. I just had a quick question. The motion says no more than 12 hours. I was just wondering if that was going to be, sorry, my dog's was going to be specified, or is the IID going to be used?
No, he does have an interlock, Judge.
He's got the interlock device right now?
Yeah, it should be attached to the petition or the motion. If
Okay.
it's not, we'll provide it to the state.
Okay. So then when interlock, there's no time, there's no restrictions, right? No time restriction?
There's no restrictions, correct, Judge?
Okay, I just want to verify that. The state has no objections then.
Okay, yeah, subject to that, and we're gonna try to verify it. It'll be granted then.
Perfect, Judge.
Anything else, Miss Beltran?
No, Your Honor, that'd be all.
All right, that'll do it, Mr. Munoz. Miss Beltran, you may be excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
It's a quick enough.
Thank you. Right, is she there? No?
Yes, right there.
Miss Garza, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're here on in the interest of Dominic Thomas.
Yes, Your Honor. I represent the petitioner, Judge. He is not present. I was advised that he passed away, Judge, from COVID about.
Your petitioner passed away? Okay.
Yes. But I do
Okay.
know the AGs, I'm trying to remember if I want to say they intervened, Judge. and
Okay.
I don't see them here or.
Okay, well, see, the AG,
I have the AG, but not on this case.
yeah, we have the AG, yes, but not on this case.
Okay.
What we're gonna do anyway here, we're gonna pass the hearing.
Well, I mean, as far as on my end, Judge, I don't have a client.
Yeah, right, you don't have a client and you might even nunsuit, I believe.
Yes, well, the AGs did intervene back in September 2019, Judge.
Okay. All right, I don't see them here for this case. Yeah, let's pass for right now. And you're gonna call us or call the AGs? Call the AGs, see what you're gonna do. Then let us know.
Okay.
But right now, we'll pass, we'll do nothing, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am, you may be excused. Who's next here? Mr.
Number 5.
All right, Mr. Timothy Davis. Let me see here. In the interest of Theodore Martinez, is that yours, Mr. Davis?
Yes, sir, Judge, that's mine. I represent the petitioner, Matthew Martinez. He's
F4623-19-4, and Matthew Martinez is right here. I think he's on right now. Who else? Are we waiting for anybody else?
the other party is Brianna Leanne Gordon. She's
there,
representing herself pro se.
All right, let me get her on. Let me get her on right here. Brianna Gordon, she's connecting right now. Can you hear me, Miss Gordon? Wait. All right, you need to unmute, Miss Gordon. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, now I can hear and I can see you. Mr. Davis, what do we have here?
Judge, we're set for final hearing. This is a Sapster case. And I think it had previously been said and the court rescheduled this for today.
Uh-huh. But are you ready to proceed? You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who's going to be testifying? Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
I
Your
do.
Honor.
You may put your hand down, Ms. Court and Mr. Martinez. Yes, sir, Mr. Davis, you may proceed.
Okay, Mr. Martinez, can you state your full name for the record?
Matthew Lee Martinez.
Okay, and you're the biological father of Theodore Rodolfo Martinez, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, and he was born on January 23rd of 2019, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and presently, your son lives with you in Hidalgo County, correct?
Yes, sir.
And how long has he been living with you?
More than I'd say almost more than a year now, actually. So,
Okay, and how is he doing as far as his health and his growing up fine and everything?
doing great, sir. He's doing pretty good. Gaining a lot of weight. He's a growing baby. Yeah.
Okay, and does he have any particular health concerns or conditions or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I'm a wind turbine technician. I pretty much work with Vestas. I troubleshoot any towers, do service on them. I've been working with them now for about 9 months, and it's a regular technician job. It pays pretty good. I like it.
Okay, and how? What is your work schedule like?
I work usually 5/8, 40 hours a week. I usually have weekends off. Some weekends we are told to work. So, but it varies. Like I said, usually it's 6 in the morning till 3 p.m. or 4 p.m.
Okay, and whenever you're at work, who takes care of your son?
As of the moment, my girlfriend does, because she is usually home with him, or my grandmother will.
Okay, where does your grandmother lives in Hidalgo County, or where does she live?
Yes, sir. She lives in Hidalgo County.
Okay, and where are you originally from? Where's your family at?
My family, my father's family is in Harlingen. I'm originally from the Valley here too, but I moved from the Houston area, and but I have just my father's family and my grandmother here.
Okay, and the mother of your son is Brianna Gordon, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what was your relationship with her? Are y'all married, or?
No, we were not married. We're just.
Okay. Did y'all live together for some time?
Yes, sir.
The whole relationship.
When did you stop living with her?
When it ended, I guess when our relationship had ended, decided to I moved out of my apartment, and I let her have it, because the lease was already ending anyway. So.
And was that after your son had been born?
Yes, sir.
And when you moved out of the apartment, did your son go with you, or did he stay there with her?
He was with me.
Okay. And what were your concerns about Miss Gordon as far as your son living with her?
Well, she couldn't, she didn't have a job at the moment. At that time, she wasn't working. She couldn't, she's very unstable at that time as well. She was, I felt, I wanted to keep, not only Theodore safe, but also myself. And it just was, it wasn't really about the argument, about our mishaps, at the time too. She didn't want, she didn't want Theo around, and it was kind of hard to, I guess it ended pretty bad, but
And since you and she separated, what is your opinion as far as her living arrangements, her stability, her employment, things like that?
So far, I don't know if she's working or not. Last I've known it, she isn't, but she moves a lot. She's already gotten I think she's already gotten out 2 relationships, and now that she has a baby, and she's got got a lot on her plate, and I nothing, I guess I wish her the best, and I just, really, it's,
Okay, and you're asking the court that you be appointed the primary conservator of your son, correct?
yes, sir. Especially that, especially also that she has it's just for his safety as of right now, and that, and just.
But what's the concern? I'm confused on what the concern is.
Judge, I object to her interrupting my questioning.
Yeah, just wait, Ms. Gordon. We'll ask, you can talk later, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
That you're asking to be primary conservator, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that Ms. Gordon will have rights and she will have the right to visit with your son, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you believe that to be in the best interest of your son, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And during all this time that you've had your son, primarily, you haven't received any financial support from Ms. Gordon, have you?
No, sir.
And you're providing health insurance and dental insurance for your son as well?
Yes, sir. I'm providing for his care as well.
Okay. Judge, I'll pass the witness.
All right, Ms. Gordon, you're asking what concerns? Is that what you want us?
Honestly, I just wanted to start from the beginning. Our last meeting together, you had asked Matthew Martinez why he took Theo from me. And his excuse was everything that happened after he had left. It wasn't, when he took Theo, he went to go visit his mother in Dallas. And then he left on a Friday and had me blocked on everything by Saturday morning, and hid Theo from me for 3 months. I couldn't file on him because I didn't know where he was. He blocked me on everything. He even told me that he was going to press harassment charges on me if I contacted him again. And then when he finally, 3 months later, he finally came to me and was like, I need your address. If you want to see Theo, I need your address. So I broke down, I gave him my address, only for him to turn around and file on me for custody. And come to find out that within a month of him leaving, he was talking to his girlfriend that he's with now. And I've made fake accounts to try to get a hold of him, to see Theo. I have done everything in my power to see Theo and be the mother I'm supposed to be for Theo. And he has done nothing but block me out. His girlfriend has also made it very clear that, like, she's calling Theo her, like, she's saying that she's his mother, and he's allowing his girlfriend to basically call herself Theo's mom and claim him as her own. I have screenshots and everything to prove everything that I'm saying. I don't think that he's done this out of the well-being for my son. I think he's done this because I didn't want to be with him anymore. And I think that's selfish. He has denied visitation for the past 6 months. I have screenshots of that too. He has used work and COVID-19, which COVID I understand. But when everything was lifted, I should have been able to see him, mainly because it's public. It's a public visitation, so we'd have to be out. And I've always chosen a park. So we would never be around close people. He's just always denied me visitation for the past 6 months. I've seen my son 3 times in the last year. And that was only because of visitation. Our last visitation, him and his father called the police because they didn't want, me and my mom ended up getting a flat tire. So we had to go and replace the tire. I wanted to take Theo with us in our car, and they called the cops on us because they didn't want me and my mother taking Theo with us in our car, even though they'd follow behind us. What I'm saying is I don't think Matt did this for the betterment of Theo. I think he did this out of spite and hate. And I don't think it's right for him to get custody. I think that the girl that is trying to replace me as mother is coaxing my son to call her mom. And I don't think that's okay either. He has basically neglected my son my rights as well. And there's just so much more that I can keep going on with, but I think that's the main thing. I just really don't think he's done this the right way. I've seen my son 3 times in the last year. And before that, he hid him from me.
Judge, there's temporary orders in place where she was entitled to visitation. And then what happened was there were specific dates and that the visits would take place. The last date was March 21st of this year. Obviously, once that date had passed, there were no more orders in place as far as her having regular visitation. She represents herself. She could have come to the court and asked to modify the temporary orders to get additional visitation. What they were doing is they were meeting halfway between here and Houston. So obviously, during that time period, the state and all the counties are under a travel lockdown. So my client was obviously unable to travel outside the county for purposes, and there wasn't an order in place. So she's incorrect. He's never denied her visitation.
Yes, he has. I have screenshots of him denying me visitation for the past 6 months.
Okay,
So
but
there has not been an order in place for the past 6 months.
okay, but today we are going to have an order in place, right? What kind of visitation is she going to get, Mr. Davis?
A standard visitation. He doesn't have any issue with that. I think they live obviously more than 100 miles apart, so she would have one weekend every month. And she would have extended during the summers, holidays, spring break.
As per the code. Now, how old is the child?
He's about 1.5.
Okay, 1.5. Okay. And Ms. Gordon, are you working right now? Are you employed?
I'm currently a stay-at-home mom. I just had my second son about a week ago. So, but my fiance is a lineman, so money's not.
Where do you reside, Ms. Gordon?
I currently live in Alvin in a 4-bedroom house.
Okay. And Mr. Martinez, you live in, is it Hart? Oh.
I live in Mission, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's close. You said Alton and Mission?
No, I live in Mission, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Very well. Well, then for today, we're going to do the orders as prayed for by petitioner, and let's see how they work. At any time that you want to modify them, just let the court know, Ms. Gordon. And but for right now, the court will find that for the best interest of the child, Mr. Martinez will have custody. Did you say joint management, Mr. Davis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, joint management, but with Mr. Martinez having the upper hand, right, sir?
Primary, he'll be primary.
Primary, there you go, primary. Okay, let me order that today. And then, like I said, we'll let Ms. Gordon, we'll see how it works. And then anybody can come back and ask the court to modify visitation and child support and whatnot, and we'll be open to that.
Okay, and then based upon the testimony, Judge, the child support would be at minimum wage, I suppose.
I was gonna ask that. Was it gonna be 0 at this time or minimum wage? You can ask for minimum wage?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, we'll do minimum wage for right now.
Okay.
So this is going to continue. I have to continue being ignored and not being denied, not being able to see my son because all he does is ignore me.
No, we just said we're gonna have a new order in place. He's gonna give you a copy. Follow that order, follow the visitations, and we'll go from there.
So does Matt still have temporary custody? Because I'm kind of confused on.
Yeah, right now he's got custody. Right now he's gonna have custody. But like I said, let me see how things work out. Let me know, and then we can change them if we have to.
I'd really like to change them, honestly.
Well, not right now, Ms. Gordon. I said let's see, let's work them out. Let's see how they're gonna work, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Let's see in 3-6 months what happens.
I can't. I personally just. I haven't seen my son. I've seen my son 3 times in the last year.
We're gonna have an order in place where you're gonna see him now. Okay? All right. Thank you all very much. You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, who do we know? Let's see,
Excuse me,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Lorena, and it's the lunch hour and
Number 9.
number 9. Mr. David Gorena, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Mr. Jonathan Ball, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What do we have here, gentlemen, on F6744-18-4 in the matter of the marriage of Hernandez and Hernandez?
I think it is a status conference, Judge, to kind of see where we're at.
Okay.
Quick little few housekeeping measures, as we had requested a social study and a psych eval. I think those were going to be mutual. I spoke to my client, and she is able to cover her portion of the social study. And so we would ask the court to appoint, I think that we had talked about Mr. Edward Acosta to do the social study.
Okay.
But as another housekeeping matter, I talked to my client, and I'm going to have to make an oral motion to the court to withdraw. And my client understands. The reason being is that CPS has become involved, and it looks like there have been some police reports that have been filed, and I don't know this for any certainty, but there might be an investigation. And so because of my employment with the DA's office as well, I think that it could certainly create an appearance of impropriety. And so I told my client that I'm going to need to withdraw in order to avoid that. And I don't believe that she has any objection. And I explained that to Mr. Gorena as well. And I don't believe he objects either, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Gorena.
Yes, Your Honor. We are set for status today, Judge. This case has been on the docket for some time because of obviously because of the virus, and things have been going back and forth here between the parties. But I believe we had been ordered, or we had filed a motion to mediate the case. So it hasn't been mediated yet. We are requesting a social study, possibly an ad litem. I don't know if that motion has been filed, but and I did speak to Mr. Ball about a potential conflict because of the CPS investigation. I do have a meeting with the CPS investigator tomorrow with my client, and we're going to be addressing that issue. It was just filed.
Gorena.
I'm sorry?
I lost you. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I cannot hear you, Mr. Gorena.
Judge, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. So Mr. Ball had advised me that there may be a potential conflict because of the CPS investigation. So I don't have a problem with his withdrawal from the case.
Okay.
But I do want to keep the case moving forward. So, I mean, I'd like to get it mediated if possible.
Okay. So submit an order for the mediation.
I'll do that.
Is there an order for the social study already?
I don't believe there is, Judge.
I need one also.
Okay, an order for the social study and an order for the mediation?
Yes, sir.
I will submit both of those orders, Judge.
And of course, to the address to the party, because Mr. Ball will no longer be the attorney.
Judge, I don't believe I have, I don't know, Mr. Ball can provide me with address or email address so I can be sending.
I'm sure he will.
I'll provide you with an email address. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mr. Gorena. I apologize.
Not a problem, not a problem. Okay, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. That's all we have.
That'll do it. Thank you both. Thank you very much. You may be excused.
Thank you. Judge, I'm assuming that Mr. Ball's motion to withdraw is granted?
Yes, granted. Yeah. I need an order from Mr. Ball. Yeah.
I'll put an order granting on file, Judge.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much. All right. Let's fill in the form. Alma Garza, Melissa Canales. Miss Canales. Miss Canales, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Canales. Let me see here. On the other side is Miss Alma Garza.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is she? I don't see her on the screen, and I don't see her in the waiting room.
Well, Your Honor, it's just a quick announcement.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe this is the Attorney General's motion to confer on child support,
Yes, Your Honor. Liaison Gonzalo, the Attorney General.
but my client is telling me that they are actually working it out
Okay.
and they don't want to do child support right now.
Okay. So what are you requesting? Another hearing?
Well, it's not my motion, Your Honor. I'm not.
Ms. Canales, you're saying your client is asking to stop the child support process?
They want to put it on hold for now.
We don't really want to dismiss the suit yet, especially if the parties are gonna, we don't want to say they are, but in case they are gonna end up splitting up again. So we want to keep it going. The state's asking for a reset then. And if later on the parties do get back together and they are seeking something more permanent, they could let our office know and we could stop the case if that's what they're asking for.
That's fine with me, Judge.
Okay. Is Mr. Bernardo Ramirez one of the parties?
Yes. He is, but I don't know. He's on. My client, Laura Ramirez, is on, Your Honor.
I see Miss Laura Ramirez. I see her very clearly. And I think Everardo's also there. Can you see me? Can you hear us? Okay. We don't hear you, Mr. Ramirez. Can you hear them? I know he said something, but I didn't hear him. He's there. Okay, he can hear me. So what are we gonna do now?
Well, we're just asking for a reset then, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah. Give me a new order setting hearing. And we'll get you a date and we'll send it to everybody.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Did everybody hear that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right then. Thank you all very much.
Thank
You
you,
all may
Your
be
Honor.
excused. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Put new order setting hearing date. New order. Reset. Who's next? Who's next?
You need to ask her what her name is.
All right. We have yes, ma'am. And I don't have your name. Who are you, ma'am?
Divina Gonzalez?
Okay, let me see. Which case are you on? Do you know a case number?
No, I don't, Your Honor, but I know it's under it's pertaining my son, Dominic Tames.
Dominic Tames. Dominic, okay, yeah, number 8.
Dora.
Oh, yeah.
With the gentleman down.
Yes, we have here Miss Attorney, Miss Dora Alicia Garza earlier made an announcement that petitioner had died.
Yes, sir, due to COVID.
Right, and that's what we heard. And so we didn't do anything today. We're gonna pass. We're gonna see what's gonna happen later. I know she mentioned something about the Attorney General being involved or something, but we didn't do nothing today.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to hear. I'm gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, the only thing is if you do get another order setting hearing to log on to Zoom again, make sure that you have the case number and log on with the case number. Put the case number because right now your phone or I don't know what you're using doesn't have a name. It only says Moto G7
Supra.
So I can't identify you. Okay. So make sure that you log on with your name and the case number next time that you have to log on to court.
And it'll make
For
it
any
easy.
court.
It'll make it easier for all of us. Okay, man.
Please.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, you may be excused. Thank you, man. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye-bye. Next gentleman here. Okay, I see a gentleman here. Can you hear me, sir? You have to put him on mute.
No, he's not reading.
All right, Mr. I don't know. Yes, sir. Anybody left that?
What is your name, sir?
Devin Martinez.
George Munoz is your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, we already granted the. Sir, do you have the interlock device with you, right?
No, sir. I don't. You asking if I have a ear device?
The interlock device, yeah.
Interlock device?
Yes, sir, on your car.
In my vehicle, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. The occupation license got granted, so we'll sign it later today. Okay.
All right.
That'll do it. Thank you very much.
And that's all you need. You need from me, sir.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Yes, sir.